Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Diaspora TV Switzerland. These are the headline news. Swiss citizens overwhelmingly rejected the initiative of Nobilac and accepted to extend the federal tax regime. The International Women's Day is gaining momentum in Switzerland. Swiss government agreed with Nigerian government and the World Bank to return hundreds of millions in so-called Abacha funds. Nigeria Embassy, in collaboration with Nigeria in Diaspora organization, Switzerland, are hosting a town hall meeting with all Nigerians living in Switzerland. Voters have rejected the proposal to do away with the mandatory license fee for Switzerland public broadcasters. Final result shows 71.6% of the voters are not in favor of the initiative. All the 26 cantons rejected the initiative. The Swiss Broadcasting Corporation Director General, Gilles Marchand, said it was a good result for the public broadcaster in all different Swiss language regions. He pledged to make Swiss Broadcasting Corporation more efficient by cutting 100 million Swiss francs from the budget of the year 2019. He also promised to boost cooperation with the private media sectors and to focus SBC programs on information, culture, and adapt to the challenges of digital age. The federal income tax will also be extended for another 15 years, according to the outcome of the votation of 4th of March 2018, which was supported by 84.1% of the voters. 54.4% of the eligible voters took part in the whole votation process. As part of the recognition of International Women's Day in Switzerland, AKM, SDC, and the Canadian Embassy in Switzerland are organizing a roundtable discussion about women on the moves. This event will be coming up on the 8th of March 2018 from 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. at the Bern Historic Museum in Helvetiaplatz. The event marks part of the Bern Historic Museum activities. The following referats will be on the podium: Yvonne Apio Amolo, Gina Bailang, Professor Francois Crepeau. The event will be moderated by Ursula Keller, Senior Gender Policy Advisor of SDC. A recent Swiss government agreement with the Nigerian government and the World Bank to return hundreds of millions in so-called Abacha fund is being held as a model for how other countries should deal with dictatorship assets. But the Swiss civil society, both in Nigeria and Switzerland, have reservations about the issue, according to the report on Swiss Info website. The African Network for Environment and Justice, ANEEJ, is leading a group of Nigerian NGOs who will help oversee how the funds are to be used. Executive Director Reverend David Ugolo says the Abacha case was the first time that civil society groups were invited to participate in drafting an agreement for dictator asset reinstitution. But the Swiss NGO Public Eyes is not convinced the Nigerian reinstitutions makes for an ideal model. While the organization's finance and tax expert, Mr. Olivier Longchamp, admits the Abacha asset deal is a good agreement. He also pointed out that it has taken 2 decades and an extremely long and complicated process to arrive at this result. I do not think it proves that Switzerland is the world champion of returning stolen assets, Mr. Longchamp said. He expressed his opinion further by saying there is still doubt over how $700 million in previous Abacha loot returned to Nigeria from Switzerland in 2005 were used. A substantial part of that money disappeared. In that case, the World Bank was only called in to conduct an analysis after the fund had been spent and could therefore not conclusively conclude where they had gone. Mr. Longchamp says this was a wake-up call to Swiss authority who realized that good governance guarantee must be in place before returning such enormous sum. He also pointed out that $140 million returned by Liechtenstein government to Nigeria also disappeared. Another good reason for the Swiss to insist on an agreement with better guarantees on the use of the funds. In 2014, our correspondent spoke with the government of Liechtenstein on the return of the Abacha loot.
On June 25th of this year, 226.4 million US dollars were transferred to an account of the Nigerian Central Bank. This brings the total of the assets returned to over 300 million US dollars.
Will this money go into the right channel and impact on the lives of the Nigerians? Time will tell. The ambassador of Nigeria to Switzerland is Excellency Ambassador H.E. Madugu Baber, in collaboration with the Nigerians in Diaspora organization, NIDO Swiss, are using this medium to invite all Nigerians and their families to an interactive town hall meeting on Saturday, 17th of March 2018. The event will start from 2 p.m. and will last till 5 p.m. It will take place at the Gemeinde House, Bethlehem in Bern. Should anyone interested to take part and you need more information, you can contact the Embassy of Nigeria. The world is full of nice people. If you do not find one, kindly be one. Thank you for watching. Emmanuel Magbamidele, Diaspora TV, Switzerland.